This is the real farty version.
It sure is, Jim. And welcome to Bud Stuff. This is DJ Blake coming to you live on a Sunday evening here. It's your premier Sunday morning podcast happening on a Sunday evening. I am DJ Blake here with my cohorts Jim and Jerry. How we doing, everybody?
Doing good.
Good. Doing good, and we're going to give it to you tonight. Isn't that right?
I love this song. This is one of my top songs to be just cruising around in.
This is a great cruising song, and I indeed picked it because I was cruising to it today.
Yeah,
and the music was flowing.
It's actually really funny because I heard the song the other day, but it was the coolest thing I ever saw. Right, I was at the Stewart's about to pump gas.
Mm-hmm.
This dude just pulls up in this bright blue like Harley's Roadster, like just sick bike. He gets out, gets a pack of cigarettes, lights up a smoke, and then just fucking peels out with this thing. I'm like, that might be the coolest thing.
That's the coolest guy ever.
And it would be cool if he was white, but it was way cooler because he was black. I don't know why. I was just like, fuck yeah. Just a funky biker dude.
Was it Train?
What?
You know, the guy Train?
Like, Soul Sister Train?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we all went to a Train concert a few weeks ago, and we saw some guy pulling up in a yellow Corvette, and we were all wondering if it was Train.
It was Train himself.
Yeah, Train himself. We were, I guess we were confused and thought that the singer's name was actually Train.
Was that me?
Who knows? I don't know. Who knows who it was? Might have been.
All right.
Might have been any one of us. Who could say for sure? Right, Jerry?
Who could say? Not me.
That's right.
Have you guys ever experienced instant karma?
Yeah. Remember me and you hopped a turnstile in New York City?
Yeah.
And
is that bad karma?
I don't know. Well,
yeah,
we were
I would say
stealing.
that's kind of instant karma. You guys broke the law and then immediately got caught.
Yeah, we were like, hey, just hop over. Like, there's so many people, nobody's gonna see us. Hopped over, and then they were like, hey. And I was like, oh.
we had just gotten into New York City too, and I just remember being separated by you two by a little bit, and you guys jumped, and then the second you guys jumped, you were just gone in the people. And I was like, I have no idea what just happened to them. And I was like, I have no idea where they are. And then I forget which one of you texted me and was like, I think it was you that texted me and was like, we got stopped by the cops. And I was like, okay, I'm not jumping the turnstile.
Yeah, it was literally immediately, and you do nothing but laugh.
What about you, DJ? What was the poignant instant karma that happened to you?
Instant karma. Oh, one time on April Fool's Day, I had a fart machine that me and my friend were playing with. And so, what we were doing is we were pulling great pranks. Like I would put it in my back pocket and he would have the buzzer thing. So I would drop a bunch of ketchup packets right in front of someone and then bend over right at them. And then he'd hit the button like I was farting. And I'd come up and grab my butt and then walk up and be like, I gotta get to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And then everyone do that. So one day on April Fool's Day, I pulled it out of my pocket and I was like, guys, here's what we'll do. We'll just stuff it in the back of a desk. Because it was one of those desks that had the opening where you could just put your books and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll just stuff it behind there, put something in front of it. We'll just leave it all there all day and just hit it periodically throughout classes. So it's just making fart noises. So I pulled it out of my pocket, put it into the desk, and then the teacher looked up and said, hey, DJ, what was that? I said, what was what? What do you mean? She goes, what was that you just put in the desk? And I was like,
a bomb.
I didn't. And she was like, give me what you just put in the desk. So I took it out and gave it to her. And she just kind of looked at it and laughed and was like, hey, you could get this at the end of school. And just put it in her desk. But just immediately took it out of my pocket, caught instantly.
Did you have something in mind?
Did you get?
Yeah,
I did.
How about you?
Today.
Oh, really?
I told you about the fence saga with the neighbor. The neighbor took down the fence, and it's
okay.
It was
wait,
properly what?
Wait, roll this back.
Yeah, this
what's
is
the
big news.
What's the fence saga? So the fence, the new fence.
We covered it before. I put up a spite fence last year. All right, the neighbor kicked I braced it against this old stump. The neighbor kicked it down, and now it just never stays up. And he threw it down again, and now it's in pieces. So now I just lean the pieces up against his building, and then he just throws the pieces into the driveway like all the time. So he did it, and then he did it once when I wasn't there, and Josh got pissed and was just like, "Hey man, what the fuck?" And like threw it, and he was like, "I'm gonna fuck you!" Like they got into a fight, and then I got there today, and there was like the fence was in pieces again in front of the driveway. So what I did was like I just like all the bricks and pieces of his fence, because what he'll do is he'll put the fence when he was being like nicer about it. I guess it's still shitty. He would just put it in our garden, like on like the elderberry bush and another bush. I forget the name of. And then like so I just pulled out all the little it was like little cinder bricks and then bricks on top of it. Looked really nice, you know what I mean? So I took all those out and threw them on his garden and then just drove off, and I'm driving off and I take a turn and I just cut the curb too short and then my fucking tire popped. So,
oh man.
I fucked up my karma.
Damn.
Ooh, that's no good. Were you leased away from the house?
Yeah. But then I
was
pulled
gonna say,
back
that
in
would've
front of the house and then waited for AAA to come. And I'm just sitting there like, hope he doesn't show up.
Yeah.
He is AAA.
That's like the new Batman where fucking Penguin was happy to see Batman crash, and then all of a sudden fucking he crashes
Oh,
or something
yeah.
like that. I
Yep.
forget what it was. Spoiler.
Basically, he's like, "Oh, I got you, fucker," and then he just comes out of nowhere. It's
That
like,
was
"Oops."
exactly it. I was like, got you good, you fucker, and then terrible.
But yeah, you guys want to taste some stuff?
Yeah, let me get those.
So this weekend I spent a little bit of time in Portland, Maine. So
Second best Portland.
second. Well, I've never been to the first best Portland in your estimation.
Has anyone here ever been to Portland, Oregon?
I've never been to Portland, Maine, but I know that I feel like Portland, Oregon has a little bit better reputation.
Honestly, I feel like they would be a bit similar.
Really?
Yeah, they're both kind of like working towns. They're both on an ocean. They're both kind of like have their own weird personality.
One is a straight up city, though.
Oh wow, I did not expect that color coming out of that.
Mm-hmm. So today we'll be tasting a. Well, first of all, we'll go back to that comment in a second. So we'll be tasting a blackberry lemon mint mead from the Portland Meadery today.
Mead. Thank you.
Mead is honey wine, of course.
I
And
hate
then
it,
we'll
hate it when my honey wines.
also be tasting. We can start passing them around whenever you guys want. Some holy donuts.
That's heavy.
Famous.
That's heavy.
They are some heavy donuts. Some famous Maine potato donuts.
Potato.
Yeah.
Have
Yeah,
have you
absolutely.
had one yet?
So I tried a little piece of one earlier, and I'll let you guys be the judge.
You know
what
who's
you think?
Who's a big meat
Who
hog?
wants to who wants to start off here? Jerry, you start. You take your pick of the litter there. You guys feel free to take whatever you want, as many as you want. Just don't eat all 12 of them there, Jerry, so everybody else can have them there.
Donuts.
Whoa. These things are big.
But yeah, anybody. Cheers, guys.
Wow, Jerry, that's gonna go straight to your ass.
I think it's
My
gonna go,
ass.
It's gonna go right to your hips, guys.
I hope it goes right to my penis. I could use the help. Yo, when's the last time you guys went to a trough, like a bathroom that had a trough?
Bro, I
It's
was
been a
actually
while.
very bummed out. So they redid the Clam Steam Tavern, and
Yeah.
it used to have a trough in the bathroom, and they got rid of the trough.
Yeah, you were bummed.
think
You
that
couldn't
might
see
be-
any hogs over there.
Bro, I was
The
very
first
bummed.
time somebody's been bummed that there's no
Oh no, there's always people. that
there's
are
no
bummed.
trough.
Bro,
I guess so.
they replaced it with like 2 urinals.
What do you get? What's that gonna
The
do?
trough can
You
get
could have
4
18 people peeing at the same time in a
Yeah,
trough.
the trough can get at least 14 dudes in there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the one thing I didn't like about the trough is I always had to go in the stall, fluff myself a little bit so I was comfortable to go to the trough. You know what I mean? And sometimes if you fluff too much, you're peeing right across at the other guy. No, I'm sorry, I can't keep a straight face for that.
These are pretty good.
That's funny. So I'm gonna take about half of it. I think I just got a plain glazed one. Which one do you guys get? I think Jim, that's either
Does everyone
blueberry
try
or like
a glaze?
pomegranate or
You wanna
something
trade
like
a
that.
half?
Yes.
You're a little niblet.
I just got plain glaze.
Mhm.
Some good stuff.
It's interesting. I wonder how they do it with potato. You know, they're potato donuts. They're delicious, but I wonder how they make them.
Yeah, how's that? All this ASMR.
This is a way better donut.
What
Do you want to try this piece? Anybody?
The blueberry one.
Yeah.
This is a way better donut.
Than the regular one.
Interesting. I'll try a piece and then pass it off to Jerry. Jerry, you want a piece?
Okay, sure.
So many pieces. Thanks.
Oh yeah, that's a good donut. That blueberry one. Ooh. Oh boy.
I like my donuts to be colorful. Like I always go for the pink ones or the purple ones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this purple one. I think it's a blueberry there. It's great.
You can really taste the potato in the plain one.
These are
You
good.
really
I'm
can.
just kidding.
This is good.
Good donuts though. These are Maine famous, and then yeah, Portland's a great town. Right? I don't know. You guys ever been to Portland?
No.
We got Tony in the chat. Tony says, "Chub it up a bit."
Is that in reference to the donuts or the trough?
Probably both. No.
Yeah, I mean you can't go wrong with either one.
So now, is Mead not supposed to be refrigerated?
No,
Cheers,
it's supposed
boys.
to be. It was just on a long car ride down
to the-
here.
To the
Buddy?
blackberry mint.
Cheers to
lemon.
the
Clink.
blackberry mint lemon mead. I think it is supposed to be refrigerated. It's just a long, trip down the turnpike there in the back of the car.
Just
Wow.
the way the good Lord intended. Does anybody want the rest of my mead?
Yeah, it kind of tastes like Listerine. And like
No, I'm
It
sorry.
tastes kind of like you guys
It
ever
tastes
have that like holiday like cranberry 7-Up?
yeah, no, it tastes like that and mouthwash.
Honestly, it's much better refrigerated. As
Is it-
everything we tried in the show.
Is it offensive if I go get an ice cube and put it in the mead?
No, not at all.
Will you go? Yeah, can I get an ice cube?
That's a
You
good
get
idea.
that?
Let's do that and then retaste in a couple minutes here.
Actually, does anybody want me to throw their meat in the microwave?
Heat it up a little bit.
That'd be funny, but I don't have a microwave.
Mm.
No microwave.
No.
That's crazy. That knocks out like all
How
of
do you
my,
heat your
my
food?
cooking. I only cook through the microwave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just cook it.
That's crazy.
I'll take one of those. Put that in here.
This one's.
Down the hatch.
Thank you. I like these indulgent. Oh wow, nice.
Good.
I just vacuumed, but I wouldn't put that in there.
Yummy.
I got another one.
I got. That was a.
Jim vacuumed, but I also did just piss right there.
Yeah. I took a dump on the carpet right after. I vacuumed.
Does anybody want more?
Yeah, I'm good with one.
I'm good.
You'll see
Yeah.
how one does. So, I don't, maybe it's no holy donut, but it's our own holy donut. It's right here in Watervliet. I went to Skylar Bakery yesterday and got some donuts.
How are their donuts? They good?
They're good, man.
They have a nice yeast raised donut.
Man,
Nice cake donut.
they I got 3 glazed, and I'm a sucker for the lemon filled ones. So I got 3
Ooh,
lemon.
I like the
filled
lemon
ones.
filled ones too.
Oh my
I'm right
God,
there
dude.
with you, Jim.
They were good.
I'm right there with you.
It's kind of one of those things because
Just want a piece of this pink one here.
what is it? What is this? Here, let me get a little.
Jerry, you want a little piece of this pink one? Tiny little.
Sure, might as well.
Is that a strawberry? Thanks.
Ooh, that's good.
That's very strong. Very strong strawberry.
Very good though. But yeah, Skylar Bakery.
Don't
Never
look
tried
good.
it. I'll have to.
Oh, you've
give it a shot.
never been to Skylar Bakery?
No.
Seriously, bro, it's like
Nor have I.
really. No, dude, I'll do that next week. I'll get
Let's
they're
do it.
not open on Sundays, so they'll be a day old,
Mm-hmm.
but they're good.
You know what I'll do? I'll get fat.
Bro, that's the dangerous thing about donuts, man. I brought home those 6 donuts yesterday and just like every 45 minutes was just eating a donut.
Oh,
just
yeah.
on top of my normal. No, I don't really eat that much in general, but still. Just into the daily diet. It's not
So
great.
there you go.
Tastes like wine mixed with
It is.
medicine.
Yeah, it is wine. I guess the mintiness does give it a bit of a medicinal quality.
Yeah, I
I
don't.
don't know. I like it though.
I was kind of with.
This is wine.
I was kind of with everything.
Do you want
about
more,
the,
Jerry?
Sure, if you don't want it.
Yeah, mead is honey wine, so it's wine made out of honey instead of grapes.
This is the blood of Christ.
Yeah,
This guy must have been wasted.
I'm glad we got Jerry on. Jerry's just gonna. Yep. Get it.
I'll drink anything.
Well, Jerry's drank mouthwash before, so this is
Yeah, Jerry used to show up with a big liter of Listerine and just get tanked.
No, it's just that one time. I saw it on. I think Jim Carrey did it, and I was like, oh.
Oh, I thought you were about to say I saw it on Intervention. I was gonna be like, no, dude.
Jerry was walking on sunshine after that.
You know. Oh, so we talked about this at work, but this is just too good to not bring up. Did you guys hear about there was the little 7-year-old boy and he was playing chess in Russia against the robot, and then he broke he broke the rules. He went to touch the piece or something before the move was fully completed, and then the robot just slowly goes over and grabs the kid's finger and just crushes it.
Yeah, you break the rules, the robot breaks you.
And it was funny because then all of the people were like, yeah, the kid, he shouldn't have been breaking the rules. They just blamed the kid.
What are I mean, I guess I've never been to Russia, but from what it all seems like,
they take chess
over
very, very seriously.
So do the robots.
Yeah. No Gary Kasparov, you know what I'm saying?
No Bobby Fishers.
Mm-hmm.
No Bobby Fishers.
Wait, who's the number one guy who's been there since 18?
I think that's Gary Kasparov.
Gary Kasparov.
He was the contender to what's his name?
Did he get beat by the machine?
Bobby Fischer. And then I think Bobby Fischer was around for a while, and then we're going back and forth.
Magnus. It's Magnus.
Magnus Magnuson?
Magnus Carlsen.
Oh, Magnus Carlsen. That sounds right.
You guys ever see the show Queen's Gambit?
Yeah.
I
watched it all in one night.
Good?
It's really good.
Wanted to kill myself after.
Why?
Just because I watched too much of it in one night.
Oh, yeah. Couldn't savor it.
Wait, did you try and play chess after that?
No, but I want to. It's just I don't I'd want to play live. I'll say this one time I went to this gold party at one of the gold houses, and there was this really, really nice, probably it was one of those tables that somebody hand carved for chess.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess their antique shop went under, or whatever, their hand carved shop. So I saw the table and I started playing. I was like, anybody want to play chess? And this guy had me he could have killed me so many times. I made stupid plays, and it was down to I just had it was a rook and a knight, and he had 2 bishops, a rook, knight, and then somehow I got him. And
really?
That was the peak of my chess career, and I did it with an audience too. I was just check, dude. I feel like a legend.
Whole party's
One person was like,
oh. And then did you decline every match from there?
Yeah.
Just being no, I'm too good.
I actually did.
Just because you're there's no way I'll ever top that.
Well, I won 2 in a row, and I was like, they're gonna remember.
Exactly.
I just got out of there. And nobody played chess after that.
I didn't. I guess the chess champion. Something's going on right now in the world of chess, because you look up that guy's name and there's a ton of stories around him.
Magnus.
The magic of Magnus. Carl walks in like a deity, hints at being mortal in a 5-hour bout.
Oh wow, 5 hour bout.
Favorite
5 hours of
continues
chess
with to win all.
Jeez,
Dude, he's not even the richest chess player.
He kind of looks like Fat Damon.
Have you ever seen any videos of him actually walking a chess match? He's the most confident motherfucker. He just walks in and he's just I got this guy.
Magnus?
No one's gonna beat me.
They said that he quit because it became too boring.
Yeah, exactly. It's just too boring for me, you know?
I'm kind of bummed that he doesn't look like Rasputin or just the Santa Claus Russian wizard guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, if you look up Bobby Fischer towards the end of his life, he looked a little bit like Rasputin before he became all racist and moved to Iceland.
Wait, he's dead?
I'm pretty sure he's dead. That's a good question. I think he died a couple of years ago. Yeah, 2008. He died.
Wow. Look at that.
He got like something weird happened where he like basically had to flee the United States, and then became very like was just like the Jews did everything, and everyone's like, yeah, we don't like Bobby anymore. He's kind of an asshole. And you're just like, okay, that was weird.
All right, guys, we all like a McDonald's pickle.
Yeah.
You like a McDonald's pickle, Jerry?
Not a pickle guy.
I could see you not liking the McDonald's.
You know,
pickle.
I'm actually not that big of a fan of McDonald's pickle.
The McDonald's pickle is
kind of suck, in my opinion.
It's not the best pickle, but we all know the McDonald's pickle.
Yeah, that's very true.
What's the most amount of money you would spend on a McDonald's pickle?
Like
No,
a full pickle?
You pay me. Why would I ever buy McDonald's pickles?
Well, that's the question. Why am I buying this? Is there something happen to it?
What if I took that pickle and I threw it on the ceiling? Would you buy it then?
No.
How long had it been on the ceiling?
Undisclaimed.
I'll pass on the pickle.
Who threw it on the ceiling? Elvis?
This
Then I'm paying $50,000 for it.
This artist is charging $5,100 for a pickle that he bought from a McDonald's burger.
Random no-name artist?
Is it a Banksy?
His name, Australian artist Matthew Griffin.
You see, if it's not somebody that's like crazy famous,
The piece is named Pickle.
what are some of his other pieces?
Let's see.
Because this, like,
It is a pickle on a ceiling.
I could be completely wrong. Maybe I am. But this seems like something that some slob just came in, threw pickle on his ceiling, and then was just like, "Oh, it's a piece of art. I'm an artist now. It's my art."
You might be onto something there, Don.
And then he just has no other art pieces, and then you're just like, "Oh," or maybe he's a legit artist, and he's just like, "This is my art." In that case,
Well,
half an inch more credit.
Yeah, it's like, what could the pickle on the ceiling represent? What's his message? Or is he just a
money
an
laundering.
asshole?
It
He
means
does-
that McDonald's is on top of everyone.
He does have some
they're in
cool.
the
He does
ceiling.
have some cool art. I believe he did the cover for maybe the new Dune movie.
Oh, well, that's pretty cool.
So he's got some chops. He's got some cool work. I don't know if I would see this other stuff though and be like, I need to buy that man's pickle.
Yeah. I'd probably actually rather buy the cover of Dune.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Oh, that might
Timothy
that might
Chalamet?
not be the
So
same
hot
guy.
right now.
No, that is not the same guy. I don't know who this other guy is. So
The other guy just eats exclusively McDonald's pickles. Oh no, I'd already had 30 of them today.
oh wow, okay, no. It's 5,100 pounds, but that equals 10,000 US dollars.
Jeez. Yeah, like I like pickles. I don't like McDonald's pickles. McDonald's pickles kind of suck. Put a nice bread and butter chip on there. That's a different story.
Oh wait, guys. Now, if you're reading this and you're thinking the whole thing sounds like a bit of a piss, then that's good because the artist admits it's pretty funny.
Are you reading this off of a European website?
Yeah.
How did you know?
The phrase "a bit of a piss" is
Yeah, I like that one though. I'm making it American. I'm taking it.
This is a bit of a piss.
Take the piss, mate.
I hate to bring it back to chess, but did you know that if you attain a grandmaster ranking in chess, it is basically concluded that you have an IQ over 160. And Bobby Fischer had an
Really?
IQ of 180 something.
wow. What's
Might-
the highest IQ?
Might be
you can
onto
have?
something with the Jews. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm sorry.
All right, let's shut it down, guys.
Just kidding.
That is
Or pack up the stuff we're canceled.
Not condoned by the podcast.
It's a joke. No, but it's crazy because like how is chess an IQ test? What if that's literally the only language you speak? How can you just assume somebody has a ranking of, or excuse me, an IQ of 160?
I don't know.
What do you think we should do pod IQ tests and then just not like attach names to them and just have people try and figure out which one's theirs.
That's a great idea.
Oh, wow.
I'm
That'd be fun.
totally in for that. IQ tests are kind of bullshit to begin with, though.
Aren't they all? Isn't it a scam? Wasn't it like a mail order scam in like the 80s?
That's a great idea, man. I
like that idea a lot, and we should definitely do that.
I really like that idea. That I like both of those. If the one thing you said isn't true, I think that's fantastic.
But
well,
if it was a scam made in the 80s,
well, it definitely was a scam made in the 80s. Like IQ goes back before the 80s. Still might be a scam. I don't know.
But it was one of those things where you had to like pay money. You would send you'd get a test booklet, you'd send it in, and they'd be like, "Hey, you're an idiot," and they'd mail you something back.
Hey, you got an IQ of 8. Great job.
Who is the fucking chooch making up all these like?
So
who decides like, hey, this number 100% tied to your intelligence, and we know that you aren't this smart?
I can't remember the origin of it, but I actually listened to a podcast on this once. And in California, IQ tests aren't permissible for like, I think colleges or something like that can't use them as like that, because what they'll do is they'll use like kind of common colloquial language that like everyone quote unquote is supposed to understand, but like people from like poor people won't understand certain things, and people from different backgrounds won't understand the things that are deemed to be like commonly understood by everybody. Like the I think the example was like if you go into the grocery store and you buy like this certain product, and then it was this like word problem that you're supposed to work out, but like it from a poor kid's point of view, like they would never be going into the grocery store to buy that product, so they have no frame of reference for the like the question, because they've never
it was
like
me. I couldn't afford to answer the math question.
yeah,
fucking
too poor to know 2 + 2.
Pretend you have money.
Fake it till you make it.
Well, I think that that was a pertinent like point to the question, is it being like it wasn't just a math question, because if that was it, then it was just like, yeah, you should be able to figure that out.
Guy can't make change with $1, all right? Get him out the IQ test.
Yeah. But I think the whole point was like that happened in California, where a kid scored like really low on an IQ test, and then they put him into like special needs program because he had a low IQ, quote unquote. And then like his mom found out like a year later that they had deemed him like special needs and put him in this like special class by himself. And then she didn't know and was just like, what the fuck, guys? Like, he's a normal kid and you guys put him in this class just because he scored low on like an IQ test. And then they were just like, yeah, well, this IQ test was kind of bullshit.
Well, that's funny, Mrs. Ferguson, because you're kind of right, because the whole thing's bullshit.
Yeah, so they were just like, yeah, so she like sued the state, basically saying that they like couldn't do that, and then they like were like, yeah, you're right, like this is kind of bullshit, like this isn't like the right thing to do.
I thought you were gonna say that the kid's mom started banging the principal,
and then he got straight A's.
we all saw Forrest Gump. There's only one way to get into school, all right?
I don't know, man.
No.
Imagine like the asshole who came up with IQ tests. Like he probably was just like, how can I tell people that I'm the smartest person in the world? He was just like, I'll give myself like a 200 IQ. And then you guys all get anything below 190 is impressive. No, I don't know. Hold on. Above, excuse me.
So in 1905, psychologists Alfred Binet and Theodore Simon designed a test for children who were struggling in school in France, and determined that the children required individualized attention. The dark history of IQ tests. I think this is too long to read right now, but basically they're saying that's not good.
Want to hear something crazy?
Yes.
The highest ever recorded IQ. What do you think? What do you think it is? Don't Google it.
Is it in like a set? Like, can it only go up so high?
I don't know.
Is it in parameters, or can your IQ be? It's over 9,000.
Do you know the answer to this?
I do.
Ah.
I'm gonna just guess. I
Ah.
don't know.
You looked it up?
450.
Well, yeah. Didn't you tell me to Google?
I said don't Google it.
Oh, never mind.
Good work.
God damn it, DJ.
DJ's IQ is very low. No. The person's name is Marilyn Voss Savant.
So they're literally savant. That's where that comes from.
That's funny.
Do you think that that's like a title that she attained, or do you think that her parents were just like, I want this kid to be very smart? So
Well, they would be savants themselves.
They must be savants.
The term probably comes from her being so smart.
My great aunt
Mhm.
savant.
Savant.
Oh, you're probably right.
Yeah.
Guess I never thought about it like that. First,
Now wait. So are you reading the Google entry? Because
Yeah.
this is bullshit. It says the highest IQ score 228, Maryland savant. To this day, there are only 2 other people with a higher IQ recorded.
what the
than
fuck?
her.
Why? Yeah.
So it's
Oops.
like, why would you put that there if that's not the highest one?
So who's the highest?
Actually,
Let's see here.
Some guy named Brad.
The Australian-American mathematician born in 1975.
It's gonna be like some New Zealand slug.
Let's
dude,
see here.
the first savant was discovered in 1783.
What was their name?
Savant.
They didn't name them. No, I'm just kidding.
He was too smart to have a name.
Yeah, I don't know. And then this article doesn't say it.
Jedediah Buxton.
Jedediah.
Gary Kasparov, the Russian chess guy, has over 190.
Okay, so wait, who's higher than Marilyn Voss Savant's 228?
I don't know. This article's stupid. It's not. Oh yeah, Terrence Tao. That's the guy I was just describing. An Australian American mathematician, and then James Sidis, who had an IQ score between 250 and 300.
What? How the fuck? You can't pin it down?
The American was born into a family of intellectuals, and he was gifted when he was only 5 years old. He was able to type and learn several languages, including Greek, Hebrew, Russian, German, and of course, English.
What a little prick.
Yeah, what a dick. I feel like kids can like learn pretty quick, right? Like you just hand them stuff when they're young, and they're like, "All right, I'm an expert at this now."
Yeah, I was actually watching this thing where apparently the most I forget what the exact terminology was, but basically when you're an adult, you use like it's like 10% of your brain or something like that. But when you're a child, like different areas of the brain are lit up, and it's like 80%. So like anything that like if you're like you just gotta give the infant like stimulus, and you gotta just like keep like teaching them.
You gotta give them methamphetamine.
Yeah.
Dude, okay, so there's this one family, I want to say I don't know, they're like out west, but basically they had 2 geniuses in their family, one a boy and one a girl. And what they did was just early on, they just like fucking not force fed them, but they just like taught them languages, like subjected them to every single language, like would play tapes of different languages and stuff like that. And one of them is fluent in like 10 languages.
Wow.
And like plays like concert piano like a whiz. And the other one is just like a crazy mathematician. And like it's bananas. It's just like you can tell that their parents. It's just like the Tiger Woods dad thing, where it was just like you can just picture them in a crib, like you're not coming out of the crib until 18,000 levels of pi or something like that.
Until quantum mechanics.
Yeah, I was just sitting there at like 7 working on Hooked on Phonics or something like that. Get it? Just read, man.
trying to get Charmander to learn Ember.
Hooked on phonics, work for me.
just my mom and dad going, get it, you fucking idiot.
So people only use 10% of their mind.
Something like that, yeah.
What if I told you I knew a way that people could use 90% of their mind?
What is it?
It's a little pill. The movie Limitless. That's the plot of that movie. You ever see that movie?
Have you seen the movie that's kind of like the same plot, but it's with what's her fucking name? Black Widow.
Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson. It's called Lucy or whatever. And she takes like some drug.
I hate a strong female lead.
Yeah, they're terrible.
No, I'm just kidding.
But yeah, like it's kind of like Limitless, but Yeah, she takes a drug and unlocks more of her brain power, and the whole time
It's called Adderall.
Morgan Freeman's just like Morgan Freeman's like, oh, she's unlocked 50% of her brain.
She's so hot.
She's so hot right now.
That's Scarlett Johansson. So
What if I told you?
The ending's ridiculous.
Doesn't she become like a supercomputer or something?
It becomes like this computer, and
I think
she
I
can,
saw
like,
this. Wait, trash.
did
can,
you see
like,
the
time
Johnny Depp
travel.
version of that?
Oh, when he like downloads his mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's pretty good.
The sequel to that movie is
Dude,
Her. You
Jerry
guys ever see
loves
that?
the shittiest
Oh wait,
movies.
those are different movies, right?
Yeah.
I thought you were just saying like, yo, did you see the Johnny Depp edition of that movie?
Well, no, okay. There's one where like,
But yeah, no, I was Transcendence.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, I'm dying of cancer.
God, those movies
make
suck.
Skynet happen. Make me Skynet.
Put me in the cloud or something, guys.
Yeah.
Come on.
But I actually did hear, like, after I saw Transcendence, like a week later, that some company in Boston or like near there is like actually trying to make it so you could download your brain to the internet. Would you do that? Would you ever do that?
Yeah, I would. But like,
But like it just glosses over that. But anyway, on to more important information.
yeah,
with donuts.
but I would do that. But then that's not you anymore. So even if you die, a copy of you might live on the internet, but it's not you.
Yeah, I know that.
It's still
Yeah.
it's still just doing me though. You know.
It would be me. Like, if you guys want to hang out, and I'm dead.
Imagine your life uploaded to YouTube as like a fail video. Like, you know what I mean? People would just be like, "What's all the dumb shit this kid Jerry Mofford did?" And they just watch all your memories and shit. They're like, "Huh? Why is he drinking Listerine?"
Or like you die earlier before us and you have yourself uploaded and we're like, hey, let's see what Jerry's doing. Hey Jerry, what's going on? Like, nothing. Kind of sucks in here.
Yeah,
It's just a computer, there's nothing to do.
It's just
I
that
can't eat
episode.
food or drink water.
It's just that episode of Aqua Teen, like the video Ouija.
Yeah.
Cherry can
Come on,
just
guys.
play the show over and over again.
it would be dope.
You guys should just get my body back. Dig it up out of the ground.
It's boring here, guys. Just sitting
Put a
around.
floppy disk in my mouth.
Yeah. Big floppy disk, one of those 9-inch ones.
Would be cool though
Fucking the 80s.
for that to be the future. Or you can like download like
Porn.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna go watch porn. That's the only thing I can do in here. See you guys later.
You could they start selling personalities. Like, oh, I want to buy Tom Hanks, and then you download Tom Hanks into a robot, and now you have
Okay,
robot Tom
Futurama.
Hanks.
Yeah.
Is
No,
that Futurama?
I'm just gonna hang out with my Marilyn Monroe robot.
When robot.
And then you make it dance on the big piano thing on the floor like Tom Hanks does in
Oh
Big.
yeah.
And then he's like, "This is a prison. Let me out of here. I was downloaded and recreated, and now this guy just makes me jump on a piano all day long in his house. This is hell."
Dude, okay.
That's a great plot for a movie. You could do that, and then they're just like, "Please stop."
It's just Groundhog Day, but inside it.
That's like that. That's like that one episode of Black Mirror where like they have like the Alexa device, but inside the Alexa device is just a copy of you. And like,
Oh, yep.
like who's that actor? John Hamm.
John Hamm.
John
yeah.
Hamm is just
Oh, yeah.
breaking the girl inside the Alexa, and he's like, "Oh yeah, like you want to wait 50 years? All right." He's like, "Click." He's like, "It's a click of a button for me." He's like, "You're feeling it."
Yeah, that episode's crazy.
That's a
Come
good
back.
episode.
That was like the pilot of one season, wasn't it? Or not the
I think
pilot.
it's
Might have
the-
been the Christmas
I think
special.
it's the Christmas special.
That's what it was, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, some sort of special.
You gotta love it
Yeah,
when the
so-
Christmas special is just deeply, deeply troubling.
Yeah.
I think
No
it was,
Santa
like,
in that episode.
no Santa. Another part of that episode was you can like block people in real life, which is fucking crazy. So like
You can do that in real life. It's called fucking.
well, physically. So like through their eyes, I block you. Now through your eyes, I'm like a blurry person and you can't hear me either.
Well, if I would know that it's you if I just see a blurry person, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So
unless
can I
you
just
have,
fucking
like-
sucker punch the
Unless you
blurry
have-
person?
Unless you have multiple people.
Yeah,
that
you have like
blocked you.
100,000 blurry people.
Yeah.
You don't know who's coming up and talking to you.
I think at the end, yeah, he gets like perma blocked by like everyone, some sort of punishment.
Which
yeah,
one is this? I missed this.
it was. I think it's part of the
Good
Christmas
one.
special.
Hmm.
Like, so there was the one with the girl, the AI.
Because the whole thing is John Hamm interviewing that guy in the room,
Yeah,
and then they keep going because there's like 3 different stories, and that's one of them is the one where it's the girl and like she's being broken the thing, and then I think there's one before that that has to do with like her and her boyfriend.
yeah, and I think
and-
that story with the block people is that dude he's talking to, like, or something like that.
Yeah, because the whole thing is like that dude is I forget what the fucking man I gotta go back and rewatch. Coming up on Christmas, that's gonna
Yeah,
be a
let's-
great rewatch.
Yeah,
Watch it soon.
They gotta make more of those. Did you guys see the Black Mirror movie where you like choose
Yeah,
a
terrible,
decision?
Snatch.
terrible, terrible.
Bandersnatch?
Fucking hated it. Do you know
Well,
how
you
many
just gotta
times
watch it
I
again.
rewatched it? Rewatched it. I rewatched it probably. I don't know, like 3 times, just because I was like, "There's no way they ended it like that."
Mhm.
And then I watched it again, and it ends the same way every time, doesn't it? Or no, there's
I
2
think there's
different
2
endings.
endings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember which ending I got.
There's 2 or 3, I forget.
I mean, I like the idea of it, but it should be something where it's just like, I don't know. I was pissed at the end. I don't know why. I don't remember why. I just remember how many times do I have to watch this kid falling out of this building?
They bandersnatched you.
Bandersnatched.
Okay, Josh in the comments goes, the OG story in that is where Ham helps dudes date, but a guy dies because the chick poisons them both.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was pretty cool.
Thank God we got our producer Josh in the background.
Yeah.
Keeping us honest here.
Thanks, Josh.
This one's for you.
Yeah,
What's
love Black Mirror.
do you think which of the Black Mirrors is like most likely to actually occur?
There's a lot of plausible ones. I always thought the one where
That guy
you could-
fucks the pig?
That one could happen today.
Yeah,
What?
that one.
That
That one
one-
could definitely happen.
That one can just happen right now.
The pig fucker?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one where you can vote people up in real life or in like real life.
Oh,
and-
down vote and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
upvote and downvote. So then
Yeah.
people have to be like, "Oh my god, how are you? That's a great shirt you have on today. Thank you.
That's
See you
not what
later. Have a great day."
You already kind of do that.
I'm preparing. I saw that episode and I was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I almost canceled this lady at Wendy's today. I had to go get the tire fixed at Mavis, right?
Mhm.
There was this little like 4 foot tall woman at Wendy's who I legitimately saw her cough into 2 bags. Like didn't even cover her mouth. Thank God it wasn't mine. It was a eat-in order for mine. But like I was like on the phone with somebody and I was like, "Yo, I gotta go. This lady's coughing in bags." I just like, I just like kept trying to like grab my food away from her. She was just like, I'm just like seeing it like you know how you can imagine the little particulate going in there. Like I forced like into my vision.
I
Like,
can just see the Mucinex guy landing on my burger.
dude,
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
fucking-
like an allergy medicine commercial.
yeah, it was bananas. But like I was just thinking like I should film, this would be a really nice TikTok. And then I started like I played out like all the possible like either I'd get this person fired and then like, you know, fucking just dragged on the internet just for like 2 seconds of me being like, "Hey, yo, look at this person coughing in his bag." And I was just like, "Nah, I'm just not gonna come to this Wendy's anymore." That's what I decided. And then I thought about doing the survey, getting my free Frosty and being like, "Yo, this bitch coughing in bags." Just like let them handle it internally. And then I was just like, "Nah, I don't even want the Frosty. She's probably gonna cough on it."
You get a free Frosty if you take a survey.
They like spin it. Yeah, Jerry, go to the Latham Wendy's on the way home, and
I've been in a mood for a Frosty since the Valley Cats game.
they only had strawberry. So
Ugh.
hey,
They even
strawberry's
have strawberry frosties? I didn't even know they had those.
Oh, maybe it was lemonade. She said they only had strawberry.
I love a good. I
Honestly,
like strawberry.
I only thought there was vanilla or chocolate.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
me
I thought
too.
the flavors were.
Hmm.
I also like the idea of you going into a Wendy's and trying to fill out a survey without ever having eaten there. Be like, "You guys got any of those surveys?
Give me the
I'm
survey.
trying to get a frosty." And they're just like, "You got to order food first, sir."
Then I'll order.
Well,
a
I'm not
Frosty.
about that. Yeah, I'll order frosty,
Do you
and then you rebate my, you refund my money once I fill it out. Oh,
They rolled out
this
the
Frosty was
strawberry
great.
Frosty May 6th, 2022.
Wow.
I'm actually gonna get
I
one
gotta
of
go
those.
try that.
I gotta go get one from the
I
fucking
gotta try that
Mucinex bitch.
hard.
Dude.
I'll have one Frosty with no coughing.
Are you sure?
That's what makes it strawberry.
We could add the mucus for free.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. I was so disgusted. It's so hard to eat after that, just knowing like just every fry I'm like
Yeah.
Yeah, the fries, all that takes is just, they have the big basket. You just cough on that once.
I might be like I'm just like now in my older age. I think I'm just being actualized in the douchebag that I've always been, because like I gave the lady, like, I wanted her to hear. I'm like, I gotta go. This lady's coughing, and like, I let her know that I saw her coughing in the thing. And then I go over to Mavis, and I had like the tire protection plan or whatever, the warranty where it's like 15 per tire extra. So I thought that I was gonna get like a free tire. Not the case. Not the case.
Boy.
Okay, so I got it was like $70 off the tire, right? So to get the new tire, it was $90. And I go, what the fuck are you guys? Are you saying that it's $200 for a tire? And I go, how much is it for if I bought a new tire? He's like, if you bought a new tire, it'd be $119. And I was like, so what the fuck? And he was like, you have to get the protection plan on the thing too, otherwise I got to void the warranty on all the other three. I was like, this is a fucking scam. I just started like popping off. I was like, you guys are fucking swindling me. I was like, what if I just like how does it make any sense for me to get this plan to save $20 on a tire? He's just like, whoa. It saves you $7. I was like, where is the 70 coming from? He's like, well, mounting and balancing the tire is like $30 right there. Then you got like, there's like a disposal fee. There's like all these other fees. Like, you guys are fucking pieces of shit, aren't you, huh? And then they discounted my shit. And then it was still set like $80.
Yeah, the amount of fees mechanics charges is they just making shit up.
Did you fill out the survey?
No, I'm definitely gonna like, I'll leave a Yelp review or something like that and be like,
Yeah, there you go.
dude, it's so fucking annoying though. It's just like, just put the tire on the rim, God damn it. Like when did they stop including mounting in the fucking thing? If you buy a tire, you should put it on for fucking free. Am I crazy? Did that used to happen? I remember like the first time I bought a new set of tires, they would align it for free.
I think it depends on the place. I've had to pay for mounting after like getting a tire.
I haven't paid attention enough to like know. I didn't even know about mounting until right now.
You wouldn't.
They just tell me a price. I'm like, all right.
It's for people who fuck.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't mount.
In your defense, every time you go to Mavis, they give you that like 8-page long receipt that you have to like shake out like a scroll, and then you're just like, I gotta get a wizard to read this or something like that. I can't make out any of this. And you're just, you buy like one tire, and there's like 85 items that are on there that you're just like, what is all this? It should say tire, this amount of money.
Yeah, put it on, dude. I got so pissed.
Let's
too.
see. Is Mavis a scam?
No, I know the answer. You don't gotta Google that.
No internet. Damn,
dude, they're all scams. I had an experience like that at what's it called? Where's the other place I got scammed? Fuck, Valvoline. I told you guys about the Valvoline scam, right? They just kept putting the wrong oil in my car, being like, "Nah, it's good, buddy."
Oh yeah, you told us about that.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
fucked up.
you kept just watching him put the wrong stuff in until they were just like, "Oh, we're actually all out of that one."
It's like, how about you tell me that, and I just go get the oil and you put it in my fucking car?
Yeah, that's fucked. Did I tell you guys the story about before I came to New York, I was fixing up my car and I needed new tires. So I set an appointment with this one place. I think it was Tire Kingdom or something.
Oh, the Tire Kingdom.
Wow,
So I go there
prestigious.
and it looks to be closed. And I'm like, what the hell? And so I go next door. I think it's a Goodyear. And I'm like, hey, that place is supposed to be open, right? Next door. And they're like, oh, yeah. Yeah, they were open. But then the dude working the front desk died. He opened up the store, and I guess he died right at the table. So when a customer walked in, they found the dude dead.
Just dead.
Yeah. I was like, oh, wow. So I have to make an appointment somewhere else.
That was just the front desk guy. What? None of the mechanics can answer phones.
I believe that was the king, by the way. That was the king that
Was
died.
it like the guy who owned the place
I don't know. It was just the dude. They shut down the store.
forever?
It's a crime scene.
Well, not forever. Yeah. It was like their coworker just died.
Well,
It's a
there
good
goes my
excuse.
day. Here I am thinking I'm going to get a new set of tires, and then someone goes dying on me.
Someone's dying. Yeah.
Yeah, what a dick.
Of all the days, to
Die on your own time, you fucking piece of shit. Don't die on the clock.
I don't know. He did give everyone the day off.
What time do you think they clocked them out for?
I mean, how much work could he have possibly done?
Yeah, they probably were like, we'll give him the day off. And just voided his timesheet. Send a nice ham to his widow. That's mad funny. Poor bastard.
Yeah, it's crazy just to die.
I saw this one thing where there was a mechanic working on a car, and there was another tech also like working on it, and he started it, and because like he didn't realize that it was like in gear and it was a standard, it like bucked. Like, you know what I mean? Like the clutch popped or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? It started, and then it just rammed this guy and caved his chest in.
Ooh.
So basically, he killed his coworker by turning on a car that the other dude was walking in front of or something like that.
Damn.
And then, like, dude, just imagine, like, you got to show up to work the next day, like, hey, there's that guy that killed Bill.
Yeah.
Like, fucking, you got to get a new job. you know?
Yeah. You can't keep working there.
Did I ever tell you about the guy I hit with a car like that?
You hit a guy like that?
Yeah. Yeah, it was
I've heard
terrible.
Kill him?
I was shopping for a Saab, right?
Was it the Tire King?
Oh, yo, this is a great story.
Yeah, I was shopping for a new car, right? And my buddy Frankie Lavacakes told me to go to the Saab dealership. And I was like, hey, they don't even make Saabs. Why would I get one? He's like, trust me, you got to go. And I go. It was a pretty, like, decked out Saab. I get in there. There's this, like, 60-year-old man. And he's like, all right, let me just put the plate on. And he's putting the plate on. And I start it up. And it's in reverse. Like, fucking, it's in gear. Like, I didn't know that, like, all Saabs have to be in reverse. And like this is like only like my other car before this was a stick too, so like I was like used to driving stick, but in like usually you can have it in like neutral, you can have it in fucking, it's usually in first, so it's usually gonna jump forward if anything, but in a Saab it jumps back. So I started it and it fucking just clocks this dude mad hard. And he's just laying on the ground like going like this, and I was just like, are you okay? I'm sorry about that, man. He's like Saabs, you gotta put him in reverse.
Oh my
to
god!
get the key out, like, all that shit. And I was like, my bad, fam. Like, do you want to cancel the test drive? And then he's like, no, I gotta sell the card. And then like he gets in, and I was like, hey, I think I'm gonna go a different direction, man. Sorry. And I just never bought the car, never thought about him again. He's like, fuck you. I just think about how many ribs he cracked. And I slept like a baby that night. You know what I mean?
Before you were like, you know what, this car sucks.
Yeah. It's like, hey, sorry, my good man. I hope
God, that's so funny.
Or if like at the end of the thing you're like, you know, I was gonna buy it. The whole being in reverse thing kind of put me off, so I don't think I'm gonna buy it anymore.
Yeah, I was just like, you know, I don't think I want to hit anybody ever again with a car. And like, I was only in this car 1 second, and it was the first time I ever hit somebody. Like, I didn't even touch anything. I just turned the ignition and almost killed a man. So I think I'm good on Saabs.
So I'm gonna need an apology from you, sir, for scaring me so much for hitting you with the car.
Actually, can I speak to your supervisor? You'll never sell
Do you
cars
have
in
a
the
survey? I want to fill out the survey.
If you survive through the night, you're done working in Saab dealerships. No, it was
There's a
fun.
lady inside coughing all over the Saab.
Now where's my Frosty?
I'm sorry, I spilled my Frosty all inside the Saab.
Did I ever tell you about the time I was trying to sell a car and shit my pants, like in the car?
Like during a test drive?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I've
I
not heard
had this gnarly stomach bug. I ate some bad sushi the day before, and like just all day long, I still had to go to work. I couldn't take time off. It was like my first month, and like nobody was like having it if I left because it was already short staffed. And like I was like, hey, I was just running to the bathroom all day long. And I get this one person who's just asking me like a million questions. I'm in like a brand new, like limited, like Ford Focus or some shit. Or I think it was maybe a Mazda 6. Some fucking crazy, all leathered out car. And I'm like trying to sell it. I'm in the passenger seat, just on a test drive. And I just fucking like, I'm holding it. And it's like the thing where like it's liquid. So it just breaks the seal. You know what I mean? It starts leaking into my slacks. I'm just sitting there like, oh God. I'm like, all right, why don't we, why don't we bring it back in case like the store's gonna close in a little bit. Like I'm telling them that we're closing in a bit. He's just like, you know what? I think I'll take it. And I was like, all right, great. Let's go back, do some paperwork. And I just run to the bathroom, like just rip my boxers off. Just wipe my ass with my boxers, throw them out, and then just fucking like, all right, we'll do the paperwork tomorrow. We're gonna close up shop today. And then I just like drove home, just like made sure there was no shit in the car, and then delivered it the next day.
Damn.
Then you framed those shitty underwear.
Somewhere that guy doesn't know that before he owned that car, like literally minutes before, a man shit in it.
He's like getting in it like after he bought it, like, honey, there's a little brown stain right here on the passenger seat.
Yeah, but babe, and let's enjoy that new car smell.
Or you guys are pulling in the parking lot. He's like, hey, by the way, does this car smell like shit to you? No.
Smells like sushi.
I don't smell anything.
I can't believe I shit in a car and almost killed that guy at the other place.
Yeah. We ready to
I'm ready.
wrap this thing. Oh damn it, I didn't have
oh god damn it, DJ.
God damn it.
You don't have internet.
Yeah, it's not.
Do you want me to?
I got this.
My thing ain't working here.
I could tell you the password,
You
but
look up
it'd be
the,
over Open Waves.
It is
Open Waves.
PASSWORD.
Come on, that's super secret. 69 420 420 420.
The breakfast today, and they gave us one of those buzzers, those things that buzzes whenever you get your table called.
I hate those.
Guess what number it was?
69.
69.
Fuck yeah, dude! You take a picture of it, put it on the ground.
I should have. I was.
God damn it,
I wasn't
bro.
thinking. I was in my right mind.
Ooh.
Anyway, thank you for listening, everybody. This has been a broadcast, the Butt Stuff Podcast. You can follow us on Instagram. Go to our link tree, and you can find, in our bio, you can find our link tree and everything we have from there.
Oh yeah.
We always appreciate you listening. If you like what you hear, tell a friend, tell them to listen, because we're a homegrown thing here. We're not part of any corporation man or any like giant like conglomeration man.
But we're willing to sell out.
But if there was a corporation or conglomeration, let us know.
You guys gotta like it and subscribe to it.
Exactly.
You want to be it.
Because we will sell at a high price.
5 stars.
And I just want to apologize to Bobby Fischer for defaming your character. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, Juice. See,
that's how we're gonna end it.
Nobody ever makes it that far. Good. I can clip it short, I guess.
No, it's good.
That's good radio.